Hello Magic fans and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are looking at black-green counters. A while ago counters kind of moved from white-green to black-green. I don't really know why, even though this set does have some counter synergies with white, but we are looking at Golgari with a whole host of new and fun cards. And kicking off with Michelangelo Weirdness to 11. As I said in one of the other videos on TMNT, all of the turtles have a card at each rarity. This is the rare version of Michelangelo, 2 mana 1/1, and when he enters we create a mutagen token. Mutagen is a new token. We can pay 1 and tap it, sack it, play +1/+1 counter on target creature, own sorcery. So a bit like a map token but without the possibility of finding a land. And then Michelangelo has a classic: if one or more +1/+1 counters we put on a creature we control, put that many +1/+1 counters +1 instead. So obviously with its own mutagen token you can make Michelangelo a 3/3 pretty easily. Then we have Mikey and Leo Chains Chaos and Order, a 2 mana 2/2 hybrid, green and white, and whenever a counter is put on a creature we control, we draw a card only once each turn. So it synergizes really well with the mutagen tokens, and so does the Ooze, 2 mana legendary artifact. Whenever a creature we control with a +1/+1 counter on it leaves a battlefield, we create a mutagen token for each +1/+1 counter on it. So if something's got 3 counters on it, we get 3 mutagen tokens, and then we can tap the Ooze, exile a card from a graveyard to create a mutagen token. Doesn't have to be a creature card, can be any card, and can be a card from any graveyard. And then in the 4-drop slot we have Mikey and Don Party Planners, only 2 of these, a 4 mana 3/3 with Ward 2. Not the best stats. We may look at the top card of our library any turn. We're going to play lands from our top of the library and cast either mutant, ninja or turtle spells. And we don't have, well, we have 11 mutants, 9 ninjas and 11 turtles, although I think they're mostly the same. But if we do cast one of those creatures from the top of the library, it does enter an additional +1/+1 count on it, triggering Mikey and Leo and all the other +1/+1 synergies. And the last new card is Venus, Torn Between Worlds, a 4 mana 5/5, and whenever Venus is dealt damage we put that many +1/+1 counters on her. It does say she must survive the damage to get the counters, so if someone deals 5 to her she's not going to get the counters. But obviously if you attack and they block and they want to do the block plus shock or burst lightning combo, one of those damages will happen first, growing her. So that's always something to be aware of. And then she also has, whenever a creature we control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, we may pay 1 blue if we do draw a card. We don't have any specific blue mana, but we do have 2 starting town, which obviously tap for blue. So a way to get some additional card draw. Now rounding out the deck we have some old favourites. Land or Elves, Bushwhack can help us find a land, or it lets us fight a target creature. So removal, and obviously if we fight with Venus, Venus is going to get those counters. Badger Cub, because we're in green, but it is synergistic because Earthbending obviously puts counters on creatures. Hollow Merc Siege, we usually choose, well, always choose a Sultai version. Whenever a counter is put on a creature we control, we draw a card, only once each turn. But if we have multiple, we could put Abzan, basically whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter target creature, it gains menace at the end of turn. 2 Coils of Terra Symbiosis. It's the when you put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, draw that many cards, but it's not limited to 1. So if you put 3 counters on something, you know, if you have a Mikey and Leo out, sorry, a Michelangelo Weirdness to 11, and then not putting 2 counters on something at a time, you will draw 2 cards. And obviously a Roboroid is just an absolute beast, especially in a +1/+1 counter deck. We do have 1 copy of Synergy Genesis Wave. Because of Land or Elves and Badger Cub, I just like doing this for 7 and just putting loads of things onto the battlefield. But you could easily take this out and, you know, go up another legendary or 1 more Terra Symbiosis or whatever you want. So yeah, I've always been a big fan of +1/+1 counter decks. I think they always work really well, and it's always good to see new cards or new synergy in a new set. And obviously flavor wise it makes sense because it's related to the Ooze. You know, the turtles get covered in the Ooze and they get bigger and stronger and smarter, like +1/+1 counter. So a really fun deck, and actually a really, really powerful one. Have an almost 100% win rate with this deck. Small sample size, but it's still pretty good. So really, really fun. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll give a shout out to my patrons, the Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas and Adrian and Pestilence. Thank you much for your support, and I'll see you all in the gameplay. We go first. Decent hand. Multiple ways to draw. We will get a land. Get landfall. We have to the ooze. We'll eat our own bushwhack. Plan our elves. And draw a card. If you want to trade, you do want to trade, unless means you have another one. Yeah, there we go. Draw a couple cards. Let's eat your other bristly bill. And I think we'll take out your Llanowar elves. Oh, great! Take that. Draw a couple of cards. 2 Michelangelos. We will grow Mickey and Leo up to 7. It's annoying. Run out of land drops, run out of land drops. I think they did, you know. Let's steal the Fatal Passage, so I'm sure they're Vital Explorer. 1, 2. We could Genesis Wave for 4. Maybe hitting a Roboroid. Or not. Siege. We are lacking counters. But boy, when we do, we're going to draw half our deck. A land drop. What are you doing? Nothing. Oh no, we already have one of those. Let's diversify our counters. Land, Llanowar elves, Michelangelo, Roboroid. That's what we wanted to see. Chunky. We'll discard the ooze. Now they can just double their counters again. But if we survive, we've probably got them on the backswing. Rats, although it means they can't double. Have we got any bushwhacks left? 2. Still a standoff. What else? I think we get down our Venus. We grow out a Roboroid. We hopefully don't deck ourselves. You know what? I'm going to say yes, just because. I don't want to draw literally everything in our deck. Now, we've got 5 attackers, they've got 5 blockers. Only one of our creatures lethal. And the only creature they're going to have left is the Predatorus. If they have a land, they could Bristly Bill and double the counters. That's a problem, I think. Maybe not. We do have 2 chunky blockers. Discard 4. And we'll just discard. No, we'll keep a forest. And we'll get rid of a Michelangelo. And Llanowar Elves might be taking one for the team though. I think you were best off. Well, maybe that last card is a land. No, they would have been better off doubling the counters and then swinging out, because we would have had to block. Like the Venus could have blocked the Predatorus, Llanowar Elves, Chumps, the Bristly Bill, but they would have had a massive Sazzy Chocobo, which wouldn't have been lethal, but that would have been the best thing for them to do, I think. Opponent goes first. Oh, we can get a swamp with our Bushwhack. Second Llanowar Elves. thespian. Well, I think we do. Get a Schwimp. And then we can get a Follow Merc Siege down on Sultai. Oh, don't get it. Next time we can get down a Mikey and Don Party Planners. Sad. Well, let's get down a Michelangelo then. There's just one to do that? Yeah, let's get down a what else? Let's grow our Michelangelo. How much more removal do you have? Are you cats then? Yes, you are cats. Yeah, we're not blocking. Oh, Badgermore Cobb is always a good card. Let's get down Mikey and Don. And the land. Let's get down the news. We'll exile a bushwhack from our graveyard. And then we will put a counter with Mikey and Don. And swing in with Michelangelo. Next turn we can get a pretty good Genesis wave going. Unless they have a sweeper. Or claws out. I think a claws out with killers. But I do think they have one. Oh no, giant growth. Well, that's fair enough then. Oh, and a claws out. But Mike is dead. We could create a couple of mutant tokens. Oh, we can Genesis wave for 1, 7, 2, 4, yeah, 7. Right. Everything. Oh, these are legendary. Let's put a counter on our Venus. And we get a draw. And I think we just hold back because we are at 6. Yeah, that's kind of telling, I think. Claws out doesn't give trample. Well, no, I think we've got to block the thespian. Yeah, there's claws out. Do you have a giant growth for the thespian? Yeah. Well, we have more mutagen tokens than we can shake a stick at. They get us a Vow 1. They are out of cards as well. Right. Let's draw before we play the symbiosis. See, this lets us draw again. On to you. Yeah, because we're not going to do anything more. Maybe we've got another Mikey. We may as well off our board as much as possible. Last one. And in fact, we can get one more. We will attack in because I don't know what they could have. Well, they could draw that gives them a decent attack. Even something like a Sheltered by Ghosts would still have a blocker. Well, that was almost it. I was very, very surprised by Angelic Destiny, but we did get there in the end. We go first. Good hand. Well, I'd like some more action. Michelangelo. And let's bushwhack to find another land for next turn. And then we can play Mikey and Dom. I like the Badgermore cub. They have a Badgermore cub. Why can't we have a Badgermore cub? Might have to take out their Badgermole cub. If we can fight. And we'll attack him. Not the best use of our mana, but I think if you take out a Badgermole cub, you take out a Badgermole cub. Next turn we can Mike and Don. They're also on a counters there. Yeah, we could keep eating Keeper's Talent on in our deck. We've decided against it, just to kind of like showcase some of the new stuff. Well, let us get down Mikey and Don. There's the Badgermore cub. Hoping it could be landing on top and we could get that. He's going to level up. Ooh, Hydra sucks. Oh, no land though. I think we can do this. Onto the forest. That draws us the bushwhack. And this lets us fight the Hydra. That went well. And next turn, 2, 4, 5. We could Genesis Wave for 5. 6 if there's another land on top. I wonder if that's a Roboroid. So they're on a similar deck, but slightly different. Ooh, land. I mean, we're going to get it anyway. Oh, come on. I love Genesis Waving for a lot. Oh, we've seen a Roboroid for the first time. Llanowar Elves, Mickey and Leo, and Llanowar Elves. Roboroid. That is the dream. Ooh, so, yeah, I'm going to do this. So up against, looks like mono blue mill maybe. It might be Dimir mill. Or azorius mill. Boink. War. Why do they block? Then next turn we Terra Symbiosis and draw a lot. Well, we can do all of this. You can block, can't you? Yeah. We will decline the Terra Symbiosis. Now we will accept the Terra Symbiosis. Oh. Mine's going to come with blocked anyway, so... Total power. Do you reckon they have a Etherize? Oh, a Dad Judgment. Oh. You get a draw 1. Just don't have more? That's only 5. We'll mutagen onto the Roboroid. Doesn't matter. Our opponent is dead. Opponent goes first. Well, we've got a lot of 2-drops. Even more 2-drops. It's up against clues. Tell you what, I'm going to get the seed down so we can guarantee drawing a card. Because when we play the Badgermole cub, we'll put counter on the verge. So let's just get down another siege. I'm fairly sure they have a sweeper. On the off chance they don't, yeah. But we can still a robberoid and we will draw a couple of cards. There's a Terra Symbiosis and another land. The Scavenger Talent. It's Carrot Cake. Very weird deck. Is it Caretaker's Talent? Okay. Robberoid. Well, let's Terra Symbiosis. And let's Michelangelo. We are going to draw quite a few cards. Yeah. And they are top decking. Yep, hold on. Good work. We will discard an overgrown tomb and one of our oozes. Don't draw a Wrath of God. Robberoid? Yeah, we have enough one, it's fine. Found them all! On you. We'll draw for sieges. Well, we have to draw for sieges. But we will we'll decline you. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Because we can... Oh, I suppose it does matter a bit. We mill ourselves out. Swing in for 8. They take it. Overgrown Tomb. Mikey and Leo. Swamp. Why did they take it? We Genesis Wave for 5. Even though we don't need to. I don't really have enough vendors. Oh, I can get something back. Oh yeah, that's smart. Imagine they take out the robberoid again. Oh yeah, let's do this for 5. Michelangelo, Mikey and Don, Starting Town, and Forest. Oh yeah, we'll keep you. We draw some more cards. I'm actually worried. I'm going to thin ourselves out. Yeah, they can get that back again. Land. We'll keep the Verge and a Lana White Elves. Keep the Verge and a Lana White Elves. Please don't mill us out. They are tapped out. I can sacrifice 3 things to get the Lawbringer back. Oh. I can't back for a financial counter on it. That's why. Really should have played Venus and then done it. So we draw some cards with 6 left in our library.